It's a little brisk out here today, guys, but we're going to do it anyway. Mystery tackle box for April 2021. This is the Elite box. Stay tuned because we're going to take a look inside in just 1 second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Redemption Outdoors. Yes, we are on the boat. This is a bit of a windy day. It's a little chilly, but the sun is shining and our spirits are high. So I thought I'd take a couple minutes out to take a look inside this box, this mystery tackle box for April 2021. But before I do, I want to draw your attention to the link above. That is our 3-minute grab bag giveaway. We do that every Saturday morning. I reach into a duffel bag filled with baits, draw one out at random, and then we give it away. This week's prize bait is a Spro Rat BBZ, or is it BBZ Rat? I think it's BBZ Rat 25. That's actually a $24 bait, guys, so get over to that link and make sure you get in on that drawing. Could be you who wins. Any given Saturday, it could be you. So make sure you check that out. And now let's turn our attention to this box. And let me caution everybody up front, I will apologize that there is just so much noise here right now between the wind and the other boats and sirens and every other thing. I apologize in advance, but that's the price you pay for getting out on the boat, and we really don't mind paying that price. So, like always, I'm going to give you the first look inside the box, and right on the top we have the sticker. And I will tell you, Ketchco has a strong sticker game. Mystery tackle box in general, they bring it on the stickers. I will give them credit for that. Next item is a looks like a card to tell you how to use one of the baits in the box. All right, and then of course the what's inside card, which I'm going to set here and we'll come back to it. And then last but not least, the Dibble Digest, and this is in every box. It includes a number of tips and tricks and useful information. All right, and as always, I have my notes, so we're going to follow along with my notes and the what's in the box card. So here we go. First up, live target, and that will be this here, the hollow body popper frog. Scott Martin designed this. Let me go ahead and open it up. There we go. All right, there we go. So there is that cupped mouth. Let me adjust the camera here. Okay. And so that's obviously going to create a lot of turbulence and a lot of water commotion as you pull it across the top. It's also going to walk it real nice. All right. This has got custom double hooks in it. They claim that it's anatomically correct. It's a fine looking bait. And when you cast it, it lands upright every single time, which is a nice thing too. So that is the live target hollow body popper frog. This is a 3/8 ounce, 2-inch frog. The color on this is floral green yellow. All right, and it's going for $11.99. So there you have it. All right, next item up is a Weston. Now, I'm a big fan of the Weston baits. This one is the Bass Bite Square Bill. It's floating 1.5, 2 3/8 inches, 7/16 ounce. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and open it up. So it's got a single low frequency knocker, and I'm going to go ahead and see if you can hear that. All right, it's got carbon steel hooks, and they are quite sharp. This is hand painted, and you know, I was looking at it real close, and indeed I would agree that is in fact hand painted, which as far as I'm concerned makes it you know, all the more premium. You crash this off logs and rocks and through cover, fish it like a square bill. All right. So that's the Weston Bass Bite 1.5. I really like this bait, guys. This is going for $11.99. All right, next item is the, I'll set that aside there. The next item is the Squad Blooper. Again, the Googans have made, I have to give them credit, they have made a premium quality bait. Let me go ahead and open this one up. The color on this one is black, I think, although they don't call it that. I think they call it, let's see, Nightclub is the color. And I probably should have opened that beforehand, but let's get it out of there. So as you can see, it is feather-tailed popper. It's got the Guggen colors, as a matter of fact, and as it turns out, those are no redemption colors, and that was not by design, but happy circumstance. All right, it's got a ribbed underbelly, so it's going to create a little extra water turbulence. And what they purport is that when this is thrown out there, it has a unique, what they call blooping sound. Hence the reason they call it the blooper. All right, so this is very, very effective at slow retrieval, which makes it a great spring and fall bait. Okay, so that is the Guggen Squad Blooper going for $6.79. All right, next item. Okay, next item, flip the page here, is the Excite Baits Reflex Swim Jig. All right, let's see where we got that here. Here we go. The Reflex Swim Jig. Let's get it out of here. Color on this is chartreuse and white. All right, let's see here. It's a 1/4 ounce. Now, I couldn't find out what kind of hook it's built on, but it appears to me to be a 3/0 hook. It is, let's see how sharp it is. Very sharp and sticky, so it seems to be a good hook. As you can see, the head on this has recessed eyes, and this is supposed to, because it's contoured, it's supposed to come through cover a lot better. All right, as you pull it through the cover. It's got a double barbed keeper. Hopefully you can see there. All right. And of course it's got the weedless thing there. So that's the Excite Baits Reflex Swim Jig. And this is going for $5.99. Okay. Next item is the Somatis baits. What do we call this? The Somatis Baits Craw Mattis 2.0. I don't know why they don't put that on the package, honestly. But let's get it out and take a look at it. All right, so it's got a ribbed body. And the color on this, by the way, I assume is green pumpkin just because it looks like it. And frankly, because it's not printed on there, I would declare it green pumpkin anyway by default. As you can see, the claws have that ridge line on there that it seems all of them are starting to do. You know, I first became familiar with that with the Rage Craw, but then Guggen Squad came along, I think, and does the same thing, and now I see Somatis does it, and a few others. But that creates real great, you know, motion in the water as these claws, you know, are able to flap back and forth in the current. All right, so that's the Somatis Baits Craw Mattis 2.0. It's a 6-pack, 4 inches, $5.99. Okay. Next, we have some Woo Tungsten, and I have to tell you, I'm a big fan of these Woo Tungsten packages. This is a mix pack. It's got one each of a 3/16 ounce and a 3/8 ounce bullet head weight. These are, of course, tungsten. And, you know, one of the great advantages of tungsten is that because it's so dense, you can get more weight in a smaller weight, or a smaller package, I guess. So that provides a lot of versatility and durability also. So, but they are a little expensive. Now this pack goes for $5.99 for these two baits. So as you can see, tungsten can be a bit pricey, but there are advantages, tremendous advantages. All right, so that's the Woo Tungsten mix pack, $5.99. All right, next up we have Biospawn Plasma Tail. All right, let's go ahead and open this one up. Now the color on this is green pumpkin. Again, we love green pumpkin. It's got a bit of chartreuse on the end there. These are, oh, how big, how long are these? These look to be about 6 inches long, although it doesn't say that. Maybe it says it here. Nope. Oh, 6.5 inches. Sure enough, there it is. I don't know if you can see that, but 6.5 inches. Let's get one out. This is obviously going to be very great on a drop shot, but I was looking at it and I thought this would make for a good worm jig too. And so this, you know, a worm jig is very similar to a Ned rig. In fact, it reminds me quite a bit of a Ned rig, except that you're using a longer worm instead of a short little stubby one. All right. So I'm thinking that's the way to go with this. They are neutrally buoyant, and they do have what they call their bioscent, and I can smell it from here, and it's actually okay. It's not excessive. The tapered tail allows for obviously a lot of action in the water when there's current. And as I mentioned, this is going to be a great finesse bait. Okay, so that's the Biospawn Plasma Tail, 6.5 inch in pumpkin, green pumpkin, going for $3.98 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just under $4 for 8 of them. I have to say that's a good price. Okay. Next up is a Hat Jig. Shaky head. This happens to be black. This 1/4 ounce. I don't need to open that up. You can see the spring keeper on there, straight shank. So again, this would work well, I think, with just about any long worm, maybe with a ribbon tail or something like that. Okay, and that's just one of many ways you can use this, but that's what's going through my mind right now. So there you go. That's the Hat Jig's Bump Cat round ball shaky head jig, going for $3.99. Okay, and then last is a pack of Harmony hooks. This is a 3-pack, so this is obviously a sample pack. Now again, to their credit, Mystery Tackle Box has reached out to me in their comments section in our last video, and they explain that the reason they put in sample packs is because they have a target. They're trying to get the box to a certain value, and if they come up just a little bit short, then they throw these sample packs in to make up the difference. And again, I'm going to say that I'm not a huge fan of that practice. However, I do understand the motivation, and therefore I find it to be acceptable. So so long as you're not leaning on sample packs to fill out a box and to give a false impression about what's in there. If it's done in the correct way, in the way that they described it, I don't find that to be offensive. Okay, so that's the Harmony 3-pack of hooks. I don't know what size it is. I'm sorry, it doesn't tell me, but that's $3.49. Okay. Now, with that, guys, we're going to turn our attention to our value analysis. So I'm going to get this stuff out of the way, and we will turn to that. And as always, I will bring you along. All right. Again, the wind's blowing, so bear with me. All right, here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items in this box for a total of $60.20. The total cost of the box was $39.99, so the value added is $20.21, or a theoretical return of 50.5%. Ladies and gentlemen, that is strong. I'm going to tell you this. This is a great box. In my opinion, they nailed it. They got the value in the box. They gave you just the right baits for the time of year. I can tell you that here, even today, this selection of baits would work well. I don't think I'd get the frog out today, but these other things for sure. And I wouldn't be afraid to try these right now. So I have to tell you, I'm very pleased with this box. What do you guys think? Tell me down below. My opinion, Mystery Tackle Box has really emerged as the leader. I think they have taken the lead, and they seem to be consistently, month in and month out, holding that position. So they're defending their champion position, in my opinion. Tell me what you guys think. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to start doing a little bit of fishing. I might even break into this box and try a few things out. You never know. And with that, I'm going to bid you adieu. Hopefully you guys are getting out fishing today. Tell me about your catches if you are. And as far as that goes, tell me what you think of this box. So drop down below and give me a comment. With that, I'll go ahead and wrap it up. Say thank you again for stopping by. And until we meet again, you take care.